Hello everyone, it's Zach, and this is Let's Get Videographic, and today is Thursday. It's my weekly upload vlog, updates, anything I want to talk about, just whatever. Today is the day. I definitely upload every week to kind of keep a consistent thing going. So immediately to address it, in regard to the vlog I recently uploaded where I was kind of talking and laying everything out, a lot of stuff I've just been dealing with. If any of you saw that, or if you saw that and said anything or didn't even say anything, but you were thinking about it, or you just kept me in your thoughts or prayers or anything like that, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm doing a whole lot better. I talked to a really great friend of mine, and I have more people I'm going to be talking to about it, and it's going to be really, really great. Sometimes it's really just good to talk things through, and that really helps you get things out. And the vlog was one way for me to put it out there, and then that kind of opened gateways and doors to talk to specific people, just that are not even specific people, just to talk to people about what's been going on. So anyway, thank you again for all that and everything. So moving on, as you can see, I'm not wearing my glasses, and I know I wasn't in the last vlog, and then last week's vlog I just had the surgery done. But yes, my eyes are doing great. They're healing really, really well. They're still in the healing process. I'm still doing eye drops all the time and stuff, but everything's really going well for them. And that actually leads me into the big topic I want to talk about. I'm going to try to keep this vlog short, but I wanted to talk about taking things for granted. So when I go to bed now and when I wake up, I can see, and that to me is crazy. Have you ever thought about that? Just waking up and seeing. Since 2006, 11 years, I have been wearing glasses or contacts. So I go to bed at night and I can't see anything. Now I know it's dark and you can't see much anyway, but like, I can tell that I can see, versus before when it was like, oh well, I'm laying in bed and my lamp's kind of blurry, but it's right there, and you know, my glasses are blurry, but they're right there, or whatever. And then I wake up in the morning and everything's just blurry. The lights aren't on, and I turn my lamp on, and everything's just blurry. And now I don't have that. That is huge. It's amazing. Have you ever thought about that? Just that in general? Going bigger than that, what about just waking up? Have you ever thought that's awesome, you know? That's another day to exist. Whether you believe in God, whether you believe in a higher power, or whatever it is that you may believe in, is irrelevant. Whatever may cause you to wake up, whether you just go with the science of it, that you're alive. That's awesome. That's fantastic. You have another day to do within the realm of possibilities, obviously to each their own with their realm of things. I can't just say I can do anything and then go jump off the second story of, you know, my barracks and I can fly all of a sudden, you know, to keep it in perspective. But I just tried to fix my glasses. Gosh, I'm almost just used to it still. But that's a big thing, you know? We're alive. That's another day to just exist. And even if you don't do anything the entire day, you know, maybe you consider it a waste, maybe you don't, but you have the possibility to do just about anything within your realm that you want to make your day what you want it to be. And so that's just, I don't know, I've been thinking about things like that, and how I know I personally take a lot of that stuff for granted. When I start to think about problems that I'm having and things that I'm complaining about, which I really try not to complain too much, because complaining really just annoys people. It honestly just really does that. And so I don't want to do that really. And there's also not a whole lot of point in complaining. It doesn't really get a whole lot done. But I let that take over, and I start to forget the things that really matter, and the things that maybe seem small and maybe just seem everyday, like waking up or being able to see, driving, you know? It's stuff that maybe you think about, maybe you don't. And if you do you really appreciate it? Now, I'm not necessarily saying, if you wake up and let's say you're a Christian, you immediately have to say, oh, thank you, God, that I'm alive and I'm super well. By all means, if that's what you want to do, go for it. That's awesome. But if you don't, that's still okay. That's still awesome. It's just the mindset to be appreciative of stuff like that. Now, you can obviously take it way more to like a materialistic thing, like you have a car. That's almost a necessity, but I have a computer, I have a phone. Well, cell phones are almost a necessity in this world, almost. I've got a TV, I've got video games, just whatever. I know people, I interact with people, and that to me is huge. The ability to communicate and to be in relationships with other people is fantastic. Some people don't want to really talk and be with other people. They want to just stick to themselves, and that's fine. That's okay. You have your things that you can be thankful for, whatever they may be. So I know I personally want to continue trying to appreciate those things, because keeping all of that in perspective will really help me to know the things that matter and to know what's really worth getting upset about, And that isn't to say that, my problems aren't important, as anybody who would talk to me or has talked to me about it and everything makes me understand, is that, I have value, and what I am going through is obviously important or a big deal. But when you keep things in perspective like that, at least in my experiences, when I start to really think about what I have to be grateful for, it really helps the problems that I'm going through seem not as big. Maybe they're still there, maybe there's still problems, but I definitely know through a conversation I was having with my youth minister friend, when I was on my way home, he and I had a really deep and very intellectual, great conversation. And he kind of showed me, or he helped me understand some ways to think about stuff. I know I'm being very vague, but through what we talked about, he helped me get past problems I've been dealing with for a very long time. And sometimes things still come up in my mind as problematic, but when I really think about it, I know that I'm okay. And so, again, thank you for all the thoughts, all the concern, and everything in regards to how I'm doing. I'm okay. I really am. And things are great. I have a fantastic life. I know amazing people. I really do. And I'm always looking to know more people. So, if you liked the video, anything you heard, me, if you laughed at me, whatever, doesn't matter. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. I try to put videos out every Thursday, at least every Thursday, sometimes more. We'll just have to see. And also check me out in the daily blog that I write, as well as my Instagram and Twitter. You can see what all's going on there. So I appreciate it. Take it easy.